Welcome to the Explainer. We're jumping right in today because we are focusing squarely on exactly how vStream installs on Kodi. We're breaking down a fantastic guide from Wireless Shack to get this massive French media add-on running perfectly on your system. So if you've been looking for a clear, totally foolproof setup walkthrough, well, you are in exactly the right place.
Here is our game plan for today. First, a quick welcome to vStream. Second, we'll go over the necessary compliance disclaimers. Then we hit the actual installation. Phase 1 is adding the source. Phase 2 is installing the repository. And Phase 3 is activating the add-on itself. Finally, we'll wrap it all up with some real community feedback and Q&A. All right, let's do this.
Welcome to vStream. So what exactly are we installing here? Basically, vStream is an incredibly popular Kodi add-on, completely tailored for French speakers. It has the whole shebang: movies, TV shows, live broadcasts, you name it. To get this running, we're going to need the vStream repository using a very specific URL, kodi-vstream.github.io/repo. And the really great news from our Wireless Shack source, this is fully compatible with both Kodi 20 Nexus and the newer 21 Omega.
Section 2. Important compliance disclaimers. Okay, before we start clicking around, we absolutely have to cover the rules of the road. Wireless Shack, the source of our tutorial today, makes it very clear that they have no official affiliation with Kodi. They operate strictly as an informational site, and they definitely do not support or condone copyright infringement. So when you're deploying vStream, or honestly any Kodi add-on, it should only be used for content that you've personally bought and owned, or stuff that lives safely in the public domain. Make sense? Great.
Section 3. Phase 1. Adding source.
Phase 1 is basically just telling Kodi where to look for the files. It's super simple. Start right on your main Kodi home screen. Look up to the top left and click the System Settings icon, the one that looks like a little gear. From there, click on File Manager. Next, look over to the left side of your screen and double-click Add Source. A new box will pop up. Just click exactly where it says None to open up the text input field.
Now listen closely, because this right here is where almost all manual installation errors happen. Precision is absolutely key. Type in that URL exactly like this: https://kodi-vstream.github.io/repo. Seriously, one tiny typo breaks the entire process. Next, drop down to the box below it. Name the source vStream, all lowercase is totally fine, and click OK. Do a quick visual double check to make sure the URL and name are absolutely perfect, and then hit OK one last time to save it. Boom! Phase 1 is officially done.
Section 4. Phase 2. Installing repository.
All right, let's build on that source we just created and grab the actual package. Hit back on your remote or keyboard until you're back on the main Kodi menu, and then click Add-ons over on the left sidebar. Top left corner, you'll see the add-on package installer icon. It looks like a little open cardboard box. Click that. From there, just scroll down and hit Install from zip file.
Whoa, hold up. I need to pause us right here for a really critical warning. When you click Install from zip file, Kodi is probably going to throw a big warning pop-up at your face. You just need to click Yes to proceed. But here's the kicker. If your system isn't already configured to accept third-party files, it's going to totally block you right here. You absolutely must make sure the Unknown Sources toggle is enabled in your Kodi system settings, or else we cannot move forward with the installation.
Okay, assuming you've cleared that warning, a file browser box is going to pop open. Scroll down and find vStream, that is the source we named earlier. Click it. Inside, you're going to click the file called repository.vstream-0.0.6.zip. Now, this next step is crucial, and it requires a little thing called patience. You have to wait. Literally, do not click anything else. Just keep your eyes peeled on the top right corner of your screen until you see a little system pop-up officially confirming repo installed.
Section 5. Phase 3. Activating add-on. Almost at the finish line. You should actually still be right there on the add-on browser screen. But this time, instead of the zip file option, we're going to click Install from Repository. You'll see a list of all your installed repos. Just scroll until you find vStream repository and click it. Once you're inside that, click on the folder that says Video Add-ons.
And here we are, the satisfying conclusion. Inside that Video Add-ons folder, click vStream. That'll pull up the add-on's main information page. Look down to the bottom right and smash that Install button. Kodi is going to automatically handle all the messy dependencies behind the scenes, and within just a few moments, the add-on will be fully active and waiting for you right on your main menu.
Section 6. Community Feedback Q&A.
Let's take a second to look at what the community is actually saying about this process. First up, we've got a super positive comment from Pascal. It's originally in French, but it basically translates to, "Hello, your work is awesome." Honestly, this comment from late 2025 really highlights how much the community appreciates having these structured, accurate technical guides. It makes a complicated installation feel like a total breeze.
Next, an anonymous user asks, again translated from French, how to add English subtitles. Thanks. I find this so fascinating. Even though vStream is explicitly built and categorized as a French video add-on, the content is so good it's attracting a totally international crowd. People from all over the world are following these exact installation steps and then hunting for subtitle workarounds just to dive into that massive library.
And finally, we have a troubleshooting plea from Roger. He says, "I bought a TV box and made all the step, and it don't appeared. Could give me another way to have it." Now this is a fantastic reality check for us. Even when you have a totally foolproof, step-by-step guide, the reality of IT is that every hardware environment is different. A specific Android TV box, for example, might throw unique hurdles your way. Sometimes, even perfect execution needs a little bespoke troubleshooting.